Hey, it's Unphazed, and I know you're thinking, what the hell, man, where you been? You've not been doing any videos. And I know, I haven't. I haven't done videos for ages, and there's a reason. I've had exams. So, well, it's that, and as you will know, if you go back and watch a couple of my videos, you will find out that, in fact, my Diablo decided to delete all of my characters. Don't know how it happened, don't know why it happened. Very, very annoying, however. So I've lost all the great guys. I lost Trial, who could like pretty much be everything without potions, and really that's annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna start again, and this time I'm gonna go crazy, motherfucking crazy. No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go after. I'm not gonna witch around. I'm not gonna find everything. I'm not gonna attack everything. I'm just gonna go straight level, bang, level, bang, level, bang, level. Try and do as many levels as quickly as possible to get to the stage where I can start consolidating and, you know, go in search of every monster kind of thing. But I can't even bother doing Rogue Encampment. It's too easy with Barbarians, so I've gone for an Amazon. We need to get a bow because, let's face it, they're better. Skill tree, let's have a look. What was magic damage? So 1% of physical damage, so 6.1 damage. I mean, that is just poop. That's what I say. That reduces damage, which is great. That's better. Okie dokie. But they do less damage. I mean, what is the point in there? They're good. Always hits is great if you're doing a ridiculous amount of damage. That's actually quite cool. I've never done a whole thing with javelins. I suppose it's just like doing bows, except you can get close, I suppose. That's quite cool as well, but I have to get Jam to do that. Hang on. That's just Javelin. See, that's both Javelin Spear, and I have to get that. That's just Javelin, you see, so. And then we've got silly things like double damage. Who wants that? Dodge. Who wants that? Not me. Sorry, I know I'm spending a lot of time thinking and doing stuff, but I haven't used an Amazon for a while. And I mean, what's this? It's pretty crap, really, isn't it? Ooh. That's cool. Right, where are we going at this one? Oh, we're going to the bottom one, that's good. I don't know where we're going. I'm going to have to get good at using the shift key though. They always say something epic like, let's kill all the beasties when they leave. I'm not sure that's necessarily the words they use. They always say when they leave the going camp for the first time, and it's total crap. No matter how much ass you kick, they always come back. I always thought it'd be cooler if when you kill people, it's when you kill like the boss at the end level, so on this one, Andariel, in the theatre, that it would clear. That I thought it'd be really cool if you just cleared everything and like it all got lighter and stuff. That does not happen. Chesty Westy. Oh, noobs. Kill the noob. What if I kill the noobs? Say that. Anything in here for moi to poke? No. I said I wasn't going to go off course. I don't tend to that badly, it's just if I notice them. And I noticed them. You can actually, like when you get to Harrogaf. I don't know why I was saying it like a Welsh person. But the 5th theatre, you can actually get some amazing weapons from Amazon. Like some of the bows start doing insane damage, but then loads of stuff start doing insane damage. Christ, that maul I got with Trial that did like 200 damage was awesome. Hang on, what have we got? I got crude cut armor and crude leather armor. Woo, suck it. Darn. Darn tootin'. Identify. Might as well. You have to buy an identity scroll anyway. Identification scroll. I know, it makes no sense, eh? Oh, hang on. That should be range attack. Thank you. Die! Die! Yeah. You know that is, if you want to pick stuff up, you gotta go over there anyway, so it's not like you can be like, oh, just throw stuff at them and walk off. It's not gonna happen. But at this stage, I might as well walk up. The thing is about having throwing javelin attacks is that, yeah, you can repair them, but you have to repair them soon, and you can't, like, you can carry loads of arrows, and it's like, meh, what of it? Okey-dokey. I had to buy that to get that. So. Well, I've decided that my commentaries have been a bit boring, so I thought I'd talk about some interesting stuff. The only thing I need to make sure is that, obviously, when I talk about interesting stuff, I don't let you know who I am. Ha ha ha. No, I work for the NHS, so I need to not. Basically, people not know who I am, essentially. So, throw it at him. Oop, I threw it at him. However, at the moment, I'm on an orthopedic placement, and I'm going to do some shoulder surgery. It's pretty sweet. Had to learn the anatomy of the shoulder. Quite intricate, really, because it's also quite a small space. Oh, wrong one, sorry. It's all quite a small space. And it's not quite as simple as, say, the knee. It's amazing joint in the shoulder, actually, because of the range of movement. Think about the range of movement you get out of your shoulder. It's pretty incredible, actually. If you compare it to, say, the knee, which is, yeah, you get a little bit of rotation, mainly when locking it, and you don't want too much rotation, but it needs a bit so you don't bugger it every time you turn around. You get a little bit of rotation out of it, and but you mainly get flexion extension, so backs and forwards, right? And if you think about your hip, you get movements in every direction, really, but range of movement's pretty limited, isn't it? I mean, it's not, you don't get, yeah, you get movement, but it doesn't move very far. If you're really flexible, you can go a long way forwards and back, and if you're stupidly flexible, you can go a long way sideways. But it's not very good at kind of rotating through those distances. You know, there's no power at that extension, so if you're fully out, like doing the splits one way, you don't have the power to just move your legs sideways, do you? You have to kind of shove up your hands and stuff. And that's the amazing thing about the shoulder, is that you don't. You can just spin your arm in any direction from pretty much any position. And the power you can put through it as well. You know, you can push things over your head, you can lift things sideways, you can... And actually, the one movement that is weakest for most people is actually, you know, one of the most effective movements of the shoulder, which is up laterally. The muscles support that really well. It's the delta action of the delta. I mean, the delta is slightly back going forward, but the action of the delta is great. Yeah, it's just quite an interesting thought. Ooh, it's corpse fire. Exciting! Oh, I'm getting my butt pooped. I'm not sure that makes any sense, but I am. Throw it at him. Throw it at him. Throw it at him. I'll just stab him instead. Stabbing. Overburdened. Have you had a... She's overburdened, apparently. She's had a long and hard life. She's seen stuff, man. You just don't know. No one wants that. It's worth literally nothing. Put that down there. I'll put it down there. Down there. Got a lot of really crappy short swords here. And I know it's a dagger, but still. Ding, 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 ding. Ah, leather gloves. Whoops, come back here. I don't want a dagger when I have leather gloves. They could be awesome, you see. Whoa! Whoa! Got it. Sit down. Do I have? I do. Vitality. I need to get some more strength, but at the moment, no. Aha. the thing is, you can't. You don't get socketed javelins. It doesn't happen. You do get socketed spears, however, quite commonly. So I'm just going to stick with that. I'll just keep it. Would you die? God's sake, die! Oh God, they're going to got to kill with this crappy thing. Pick that one up. Oh, she can't carry it. Nightmare for her. Spear to the face. I know it's javelin, but it looks like a spear. It's only javelin by the action of throwing it. Whoa, that's a good arm. That is flown flat. Flat arm it. Yeah, it was so much shorter than the range of movement. It's an interesting thing. Yeah, the action of the deltoid is to pull ups and forwards, really. And the reason it's so much better pulling forwards than you are upwards is because you actually have assistance from a lot of the muscles, really. Because the shoulder's more than one joint, if you think about it. Because there's a joint to your actual sternum, so the bone in the middle of your chest, sternoclavicular joint. And you think, well, how's that part of the shoulder? But the next time you move your arm forward, you'll see how it's part of the shoulder. Because it moves. And if you ever land on your arm, that'll be the one you break. Well, you'll break your clavicle. That's the point. Ooh, a club. You found me in the club. In the club. Ooh, boaties. No, empty. Damn it. So I have to use one of my potions from here. That's useful because I'll wear them for now. Right. 12% enhanced defense, anything up at all. Nice work. So we went to 4.4 defense. Out of the way, I want to get to him. Oh, that went well. Sod off be sodding. Ow, it slashed me. Ding digga ding, ding digga ding, ding 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 digga ding, ding digga ding, digga ding 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 digga ding. Yeah, and then you have the joint between your scapula and your back. It's kind of a false joint because there's no articulation, or no bone articulation. Because it just slides over it, but actually really important because that allows free movement of the shoulder. You can't get your arm over 90 degrees without the scapula. Scapula moves across your back as soon as you do, which again you can feel on yourself quite easily. And you'll see if you know, when you're a kid or if you still have the same problem, you can get wing scapulas when you move your arm out, so your scapula sticks off your back. But yeah, it's just a really interesting joint. Just the range of movement's incredible, and the power it can put up with as well. You're benching 120 kgs through it. If you like to go to the gym and do stuff like that, you had your shoulder, the muscle might complain. You might get sore shoulders after doing a lot of it, but you'll get that with doing any weights on any limb. If you do a lot of squats, you can get dodgy knees and hips. So, something to bear in mind. It's a really impressive joint. I do like throwing spears, it's very satisfying. Javelin, I'm sorry. Apologies. Ooh. Let's go and get him. Die. Die, 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 and dying. Oh, it's Sapphire. Yeah, oh, Sapphire, thanks. Oh, hello. Why can't you carry anymore? What's going on here? Oh, you're telling me that hand axes? What is this crud? Go away. Oh, it's a cereal. Sweet as brew. Right. Statuals. Get that life up there. More skills. Let's go this way. I think sometimes we don't realise what we're given, the simplest things. Like at the moment I'm playing a game on a computer and I shout at it all the time. I shout at the computer, oh, taking 5 seconds to log onto a web page, and it's so bad, you're rubbish, what is wrong with you? Christ, 10 years ago, I remember dial-up. I remember waiting like half an hour with that phone ringing and everyone had to be off the landline as well. I remember that stuff. And just the amount of time we spend whinging. Oh, it's Akara. Hey Akara, how you doing, babe? Right, I want to do some buying for me. 8, 11. Whee! Nope. Yeah, nope. Yeah, nope. Yeah, nope. Interesting, they're the same price, and one of them have more stock than the other. Right. You. Nope. That was good. These aren't going to make me a 2. That's a shame. Maximum Donwage. Donwage. One thing I've noticed is that I start getting fewer and fewer sashes as the years go on. I used to get 100 every time. 100? That's weird. I used to get a sash every single time I went out. You know, and so I start off sashes. And now... see what happens. 60. Woot, 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 woot. See, my strength is poor. But you get sucked in spear. That may useful. Might as well, dear, might as well. Watch me find a normal belt now. A heavy belt. I'll be like, oh no, you'll get plated belt. That's what happened, I get a plated belt. That will be annoying. Go away. No one likes you. Leave Middleton. Cold Plains it is. Oh yeah, I was talking about the joints, and then, well actually there's crap loads of joints. I say 3, there's more than that. Because then you've got glenohumeral joint, which is actually where your shoulder inserts, so where the rotation points happens. And there's loads of intricate stuff around there. Sorry, I was thinking about something. Then you got your acromioclavicular joint, which is on the front of your shoulder. And really, the point I'm making is that something we take for granted, like our shoulder, is so intricate. Oh my god, stab them. Stab them, dark hunters. And it's why when things go wrong and you go and see your doctor kind of goes, yeah, man, it doesn't surprise me. And you're going, but why me? And the doctor's sitting there going, it's not you, it's, well, everyone really. Happens to bloody everyone. Oh, I see now. Trees and bushes are now impregnable. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum. What a skill noob. No point. Not using a skill. Throw it in his face. Throw it in his face. Problem with running is that they can hit you. Well, they can always hit you. Oh, very fair point. No, the chance of them hitting you if you run past them is insanely increased in comparison to if you walk past them. I don't want it. Ah ha ha, gotcha, yes. Why not? You want some? Yeah, I want some? Have it, have it, have it, take it, you know you want to take it. Ooh, okay, wasn't expecting that exactly. That went actually quite nicely. Amulet. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm standing in the middle of this, and I would actually have to go over there. Chuck it back. Yay, chuck it back. Ooh, ah, ee, ah, ooh, ah. Well, I wouldn't want to be them with someone launching javelins like this. It's all a bit violent, really. Ow. Just getting a javelin through your head, probably bad. We should get the dual-ended javelins like the otters had in Red Bull, and if you haven't read Red Bull, that's your loss, not my fault. It's just amazing war stories about badgers. They literally are about badgers. They're about like otters and mice and badgers and stuff, but they're just war stories, just not using humans because then they're not as aggressive. It's actually quite cunning, really, think about it. You know who I miss? Bishy Bosh. Miss myself a bit of Bishy Bosh. Ah, see, I knew I'd find a sash. Sash. How would you? Missing myself a bit of bishy bosh, I am. Can't go wrong with a bit of bishy bosh. Oh. Oh. Let's see what happens if you launch them indiscriminately. Oh, everyone dies. Okay then. That's the thing, because they travel kind of indeterminately on the same line, something happens to walk across it. If you've seen something, so it's spawned and therefore there, and you walk across it, ain't nothing that can do. It's gonna get hit, which is pretty cool. Other world. Tell you what, I was getting on the bus this morning, and I was waiting for the bus this morning, and what am I doing over here? I was extremely impressed that, I was there seeing the bus stop first, and then some other people turned up. But a reasonably empty bus turned up and kind of drove past me a couple of minutes. There's people standing in front, it basically stopped in front of other people. And these other people went, no, after you. And I was just really impressed because, yeah, it's the kind of thing I'd like to do, and I like doing stuff like that. But at the same time, it was an empty bus. It wasn't like if they didn't let me go first, I wasn't going to get on, they were. And I just thought it was really pleasant, really polite, really pleasant. I wish everyone was like that. Because doing nice stuff for other people, really easy, makes you feel a lot better about myself. I don't want it. I'm trying to keep my inventory as empty as possible because I'm going to go into the crypt and the... what's the other one? I've forgotten Mausoleum. Which is a bit of a cop-out really, because Mausoleum where King Morsalis is buried in Harlequinassus in Greece. It's one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. I don't know if he actually was buried there. He was meant to be. But whether it was finished in time for him to be buried there, you never know with these things. So all the stuff. Yes, it must be built before I die. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, well, that's an issue. They always do stuff like that. They plan this grandiose things, and then you're like, well, yeah, that's all very well and good. Oh, that's not ideal. I planned on throwing javelins at you, to be honest, love, and I'll run out. Just got to make sure I don't totally run out. I don't want the dealers if you totally run out. Right. It's going to get more javelins. That's also the problem. You only got 60, and if you like, or 50, I don't even know. I didn't even check, to be honest. Should we check if it is 50 or 60? It looks like... no, it's 60. Oops. And, should have kept it. Oh well. Whereas with arrows, you get 360 before you have to buy another one. So, gonna be worth it. To be honest, yeah, it's good, but really, it's not that good. Something's yellows, boys, yellows. Not actually that good. What level am I? 4. 2 more levels required here, people. Right. Back into the launching idea. Yeah, you, I want. It's you, I want. I want you. Go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Right, now. Bloodraven, come here. Woo, you're in poop now, Bloodraven. Any of these hitting you? No. Okay. I'll do it like this instead. Ding ding digga ding ding digga ding 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 digga ding ding digga ding. Oh, I'm running out. Let's go, stab her. Aha, I got her outside. I love getting her outside. I don't want her to know what it's like to stay at home when she dies like a pitiful beast. Come on, come here. Stop running away. What's wrong with you? Stand and take your death like a near-living man, sir. No potions used as yet. Might need one in a second. If it's a fire out of my face, I'm going to need one. Nah, I'll be alright. Sweet, you're dead. You're all dead. Die, 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 die. Oh, you died. She dropped boots, that's it. I mean, who drops boots? Right. Off your... didn't even drop money. What the hell is that? That's upsetting. Better be good in here. Better be good and stuff, man. Just kick a barrel in anger. You know, it's interesting. We love to build tall buildings, and we like to build really pointless stuff, like tall buildings. We don't really do monument building anymore. Do. First thing that is C enter, I suppose. Good arm, son. Good arm. Ooh, undefiled. Let me defile. I'm defiling. We don't really build, you know, there's nothing like, oh my god, let's build a massive lighthouse. What? Why? Well, because we can. Okie dokie. Nice logic there, but I think we're going to go with this very wide building, which can hold more things. I suppose there's not the frivolity of money, and because the money's not all in the same hands, and you know, back in the day, one person basically had all the money, which meant they could decide what to do with it, whereas now it's consortiums and stuff, and sensible, boring people. Oh, nearly out again. Darn. This could take a while. Starhead going to die. Oh, Starhead died already. Death to Starhead. Right, short sword. Doodlum. I have that as well. I want to monies. Yeah, just run around in circles for a second. Unnecessary frivolity, and Christ alive. Building massive statues, I suppose. The strange thing we got going on in Britain at the moment, actually, which is that you know, we're finally achieving all these great things in sports, and well, okay, maybe not the Ashes at the moment, but in the rugby we played pretty well the other day. We're one of the best teams in the world again at that. Been a while. And then it's better be good. Ah, it's just toss. It's not giving me good stuff here, people. I'll take the healing potion. And the girl. Lots of boots, apparently. Apparently they really want me to wear boots. I'm not really sure why. Also, I wonder if I have durability as well as... No, just constantly. I got to figure out. Nightmare. Ooh, hello. What was I saying? Yeah, and no, the rugby, one of the best teams in the world now, and sorry about that, my fingers. And then until the last match, the cricket we were doing great, and then the Olympics we did amazing. And you know, they finally managed to create this feel good about Britain thing that we've all been talking about for years. And now the country just, you know, the rest of the country doesn't seem to be coming with us, and the attitude of the people also doesn't seem to be there. It's quite strange actually, because you know, we're so proud of what our, you know, our athletes can do and stuff. We're not proud of what we do. Some of the stuff that Britain's done is unbelievable over the years, and we don't celebrate it. We're not like, you know, the Swiss who celebrate everything they do, even if it's rubbish. Don't get me wrong, a lot of what the Swiss done is pretty cool. But you know, the minor things are celebrated everywhere, and in the UK we kind of go, wow, unless he's ruled the world, no one cares kind of thing. And there's some people here going, I kind of care. And we need more people to care. Because, you know, ruling the world's pretty cool. But so stopping other people ruling the world. There is a certain unity on, say, arms sustain. But it doesn't come through at other times, that's a strange thing. I've only got 2 left. I'll use one of them on Blightface or whatever his name is. I don't think that's actually his name. I can't remember, I don't bother. Blight Venome. Blight Deadum. Ah, that's a dagger. Keep going. Oh, hello. We definitely do not celebrate our music. I don't understand. You know, the majority of the country spends the whole time complaining about the crap that we produce. Harry Styles, oh god, don't get me started. People like that, One Direction. The whole country spends, well, seems to spend all their time complaining about it. Not really sure I've managed that, to be honest. Go out here then. Oh, I've used the R, that's upsetting. To be honest, it's actually not that important. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That I'm not using Javelin at the moment because I'm not using a special skill for Javelin. It's just fun being able to throw it. It's got lightning damage already. Ash Wound the Slayer. Nice name, mate. Not. Just throw my sword. That'd be awesome if you just randomly launch a sword at them. What are you going to do now? I'm going to punch your mate. Now I've launched my sword at you. Oh, I'm missing everyone. There we go. I like the uppercut thing she does. That's cool. Sash. Yeah, I can have light and minor. Oh, no. Off. Get out of here, you spinut. I'm here to kill. Right, just this stuff then. Oh, I heard a ching. Oh, it's a ring, that's why. Healing potion, gold, gold. Ding ding, digga ding ding. But like, yeah, so I was going back to the music thing. There's Britain's produced some unbelievable bands over the years. Some just genius. You know, the list is really too long, but just some of the really important start right at the beginning of the 70s stuff, and Christ, it goes all the way through the 80s and the 90s and 2000s. The 70s stuff: Sabbath, Zeppelin, Purple, just for starters. And Christ, there are a lot of their contemporaries and people who are geniuses, like Jethro Tull, who are also English or British. Sorry, apologies for that, because I'm actually not fully English myself. So I understand people be like, "What the hell do you mean English?" Although those bands are. Although Ian Anderson is obviously, and Jethro Tull is obviously part Scottish and has castles in Scotland. Why not? I'm just going to stand here while he recovers. She recovers, sorry. Terribly sexist to call her she or he. No. And they're just absolutely amazing music. And last year, I think it was, in America, Led Zeppelin got the Kennedy Center Honours. And we don't have anything like that over here. I mean, yeah, okay, Zeppelin get a lot of glory even now. People still go on about them and stuff, which is alright, which is cool. And, you know, they'd get a Glastonbury or whatever like that if they've reformed. But bands like Sabbath and Purple, who have, you know, it's not like you can say, oh, they didn't sell that much. They've sold hundreds of millions of albums. No one talks about them, you know. Oh, people go, oh, Deep Purple in that band that did Smoke on the Water. I mean, that's just, like, oh, it's just terrible, really. That a country that has such a proud music heritage basically abandons it. And, I mean, if you look at Purple brought out an album this year, right? So I'm currently listening to it, which is where this rant started. So that's going to be 3, and but I can't repair. No, well, never mind. And it went to number 1 in so many different countries, but not the UK. Which is just like, and when I say it went to number 1 in a lot of different countries, I really mean like it went to number 1 in 13 countries across Europe, I think. It's got what? That's going to win for now. And I just, why are we not still listening to this stuff? It's great, it's there, it's still being produced. And it's not as hard to get hold of now with the internet and stuff. So I just think it's sad that we reject music that is so important for us. And people, you know, people go, oh my god, England, yeah, amazing music. Britain, amazing music. Scotland, yeah, Wales, even Ireland, you know, not part of Britain, but produce some amazing music. And let me guess, it's got a lower. Oh, it doesn't have a level requirement. Thank God for that. Get rid of it. Normally they have a level requirement, which is really irritating. Level 5 still. Nearly level 6. When I get to level 6, I can solve and put all my things on the same. Choose that. Go away. Go away. Right. You get a suckered in javelin from somewhere. Meh. Reachy herding. I might as well stick it in here because I have a bit more space. And yeah. Yeah, and then. Excuse me for a second, just doing some more organizationing. Reorganization. What if the golden, what if he dies? What if I dies? What if we dies? What if she dies? Oh, it makes sense. On Michael Hills. Yeah, I just think it's, you know, a bit of a shame. And the talent as well. If you go and see, I've seen Sabbath, I've seen Purple, I've seen Jethro Tull, I've seen Led Zeppelin, I've seen a lot of the older bands. See if it's got any spells on it. Excuse me. Oh. And And I've seen some of the new guys come through who listen to it. People like Bonamassa, who's only like in his early 30s, but unfortunately he's American, and you know he gets the opportunity. I mean, yeah, okay, they have the blues scene, which we never really got. And I know a lot of British people who like blues, but it never really was a massive thing over here. And the thing about blues is that it still exists. Because yeah, originally started, you know, the Deep South, kind of Black America, but you know, people like Steve Ray Vaughan kind of popularised it. Obviously, you know, you got to owe lots of B.B. King, Buddy Guy, stuff like that, but it gives you an opportunity. Because Bonamassa at the age of 12 could play blues, and people would listen to it. Over here, if you play blues on guitar at the age of 12, nobody was going to listen to it at, you know, one pub in every city. You might get a gig. And the generic pubs, unless you're playing the Proclaimers, aren't going to go for you. And to be honest, go play the bloody Proclaimers because they're great. They're great fun. So do it. But no, I mean, relatively. So it's just a bit of a shame, really, that a country that has produced so many good musicians and so many good singers and so many good bands just has moved away from that, and now unfortunately is almost leading the age of shite. Best way of putting it. Yeah, the Americans are there and they're about, and Christ, they've got some terrible music too, and the Canadians have got some bloody awful music, but the thing is, everyone thinks, oh yeah, Canadians got Justin Bieber. No. Oh, it's a Bishy Bosh. It's Bishy Bosh. Hello, Bishy Bosh. I've missed you. You think, oh yeah, everyone goes, oh yeah, the Canadians got Justin Bieber. No, Christ, the Canadians got there with Avril Lavigne. That's a long time before Justin Bieber. Life's like this. Oh really? For a 14-year-old girl, please tell me it must improve mine. Yeah. So, what the? And I thought someone shot me. I was like, no need. Okay. Take. Right. Let's have Vitality. Yay! Power Strike, bear down. I don't think I'll let you spam it. Well, I think it has something to block you doing what I was trying to do, basically. But I think after, you know, another couple of levels, I think you can do it. So, or another level, I think you can do it. Because it lets you spam other stuff, which is annoying. Woo! 3 fields with Moon Clan. But yeah, saying, go back to, you know, Avril Lavigne, thank you very much for helping me out with my life. I don't know how I'd have managed it with that 14-year-old girl to tell me what life is like, you know. You know, I only have to cut people over from every day. How would I know what life's like? Shoot, bloody people. I really like that. You can get so much damage in with the poison, but you have to be good at throwing it. It's an issue because I'm really not. Well, we're doing all the missions as quickly as possible. Not the most structured game I've ever played, so let's get that quest on too. I haven't even got the Deck Arcane quest. Let's go and kill Rakandichu, who is a pain in the behind. What I like to do is, I always, until I started playing this a bit more doing the videos, and when I always just played it casually, I don't mean to do that. Oh, you can't. I've always wanted to know if you can turn them on, but you can't. But she talks to you if you try, so what do you mean something? Rakandichu can't be. Come here, Rakandichu. Rakanish me, Rakanish you. Oh, I'm gonna die. That was close. Yeah. I knew she was gonna die, but who cares? Really, who cares? I made one good one. Come on, come here. And that's in Harrogate. And that's because they have like 4 million health. Really? I think if you're frozen, then you get hit by a fire arrow, it should help melt you. Just my personal opinion, but then that's what I'm like. Oops, right, have a javelin, nice. And that, that, nope. Yeah, we'll take it. Ship skull, we'll take it. On the healing front, quite infantry. Inventory, okay. The thing is, I was saying, and they got first, but now they're coming out of bands like Aldridge, producing some decent rock music, you know? Okay, yeah, Mars Candy's got quite a high voice, and actually I like Mars Candy, I think he's a great singer, but he's not Chris Cornell. I mean, don't get me wrong, America's for a long time produced some amazing rock singers, you know, I'm talking about Ronnie James Dio. But in the years of Ronnie James Dio, you know, for every amazing American rock singer, yeah, obviously opinions are going to differ, but if you said Ronnie James Dio, I could say Ian Gillan, Dave Coverdale, Robert Plant. Whereas now, if you say, oh, give me a, you know, there's a few, but I was thinking about this the other day actually, because I listened to Rammstein. I was thinking that lots of countries, especially in Europe, have a very macabre past. And they really do. I mean, the amount of war that's gone through Europe just makes other countries choke. I mean, apart from the other wars that we've been involved in, so like in the Middle East, which, you know, Europe involved in most of them as well, because we're idiots. But we all have a very macabre past, and yeah, Germany has a more recent one maybe, just in terms of the whole Nazi thing, but really, who were the Nazis trying to kill? Well, the rest of Europe, so that's really part of all our heritage, not that I'm proud of that, if you see what I mean. But what I'm saying is that they kind of use the macabre of their past to write some really deep, dark music, and we don't anymore. And, you know, for every crap dictator that other countries have had, we've had some freaky Dutch husband and wife who decide they want to run us, or we've had two people invade in 2 days. I mean, that doesn't happen often in many countries. You don't have two people from different countries invade your country within a week. That doesn't often happen, you know. Happens in the UK. And also, I think we've got, you know, you can talk about the last time that people came into Washington DC. I remember seeing a thing about that. Washington City. I think. I can't remember which Washington it was. That's a real faux pas. Because I'm off the side of the country. But I remember reading something about it. The last time Washington was invaded was like 18 something. And I was thinking, well, the last time the Britain was invaded was 1066. Last time anyone got onto our soil as an invading army was 1066. And yet we're kind of sitting there going, well, you know, we haven't done that well, and life's been pretty bad, and, you know, and it just seems to me that with the very macabre past that we have, actually, you could write some really dark music about all the crap that's gone on in mainland Europe that we've been involved in, which is a lot. And it'd just be a great... People like listening to dark music. People like listening to dark stuff. They like the macabre. They like... Well, it's the whole point of Black Sabbath right back in the beginning, was that you go to the cinema to be scared, so why wouldn't you listen to music to have the same effect? Now, Rammstein is still kind of carrying that on. They talk about very dark stuff. They talk about imperialism and capitalism, and they talk about... Obviously, got accused of being fascist, so they did Links, which Links for Philadelphia, which is about being communist. But that's because they're funny. But it's... You know, they talk about interesting stuff. They sing about interesting stuff. They sing about dark stuff. They sing about macabre. They sing about... death and life and survival, and it's just stuff that no one in the UK sings about anymore, because it's all very much, you know, Bill Bailey, I texted you on a Monday but you didn't get my message till Tuesday because of a network problem. It's that kind of thing. And yeah, you know, being facetious, as much as he is, so am I, but at the same time, you do think he's getting a bit like that. Yeah, that's good. That'd be worth a load if I was allowed to use it. Sorry about that. Not. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know. Identify that. Requirements, that's great. I wouldn't buy something socketed and then drop the requirements on them. Point that. Okie dokie, let's go to that. I get my money for it as well. Never use that. Keep the emerald. Love an emerald at this stage. I'm gonna hold 3. I might as well have a tome. That situation. Fill that back up. And I was thinking, yeah, we've had quite a. We've managed to avoid the major idiocy, you know, talking witch trials and Spanish Inquisition, which was the Spanish, surprisingly enough. We managed to avoid that kind of crap, but at the same time, Napoleonic War, well, every bloody war we've been involved in, we've been involved in so many wars, it takes the mick. It's like, I remember seeing a thing that who's been involved in the most wars in Europe, apart from Britain. Because we're involved in everything, it's just insatiable. And whilst I'm not proud of that, because we're warmongering bastards, it does give you something to write about, you know? Something to write, something to sing about, and people just don't anymore, which is a shame. Yeah, so now my damage is quite a lot better. Back to the game. Quite a lot better now, right? Yeah, I thought so. I really want to do that. Get another level. Stonefield. I saw the entrance to the underground passage as well. My favourite thing about the UK is how non-committal it is about stuff as well. Like, we're in a war that lasted for 116 years with the French, and we were like, nah, 100 years. Well, it lasted 116 years? Ah, it's about 100. Well, it's not. It's nearly 105th. Yeah, it's 100. So that's what it's called, the 100 Years' War. 116 years that lasted. Who knew? Oh, but I found out. I don't. You just. Why don't they call it 116 years' war? For God's sake. If you see what I'm saying. Oh yes, noobs. Me like the noobs. I think that appears to be a boss over there. That's interesting. Oh God. Someone over there wants me dead. Oh, I missed. Let's kill him. Kill him in the death thing. Ooh. Stand on the stairs. Only a couple people can get you. Perfect. Right down to the sea. Right. Heart of the Rama. And for anyone thinking, well, why don't you write it? I can't sing. No. I actually have. But unfortunately, my work has to come first. Oh, I didn't do that. Never mind. Bam! Sit down. Let me do it. Damn it! Oh, I think it's because their level's game below that level. So I can put one on this, but it's gonna get. I don't get anything jabbed, do I? No, there's no point. What do I do? No. No! Uh-huh. Very depressing, isn't it? I mean, 1/3 while line damage is cool. Let's have a look. I think I bet I can put 4 on that, but I'm not going to use javelins, that's the only problem. And I don't want jab, because that's just crud. Oh, why not? Oh, that's annoying. Now I'm going to have to do it. I probably should have paid some smart attention, shouldn't I? Oh well. Paying attention? I don't do paying attention. I can always get a card to reset them if I want to. I say can, I will. And I'll see if I can do a bit better than I have them. Ding, 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 ting, ting in the face, ting, ting, ting. On the subject of... Oh, I do. Right. Sorry about this. I have theatre to go to. So I'm going to have to lovely leave you. I will stop here. This is Unphazed signing out. Thank you very much for watching. And like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to comment on anything I've said. I'm willing to have arguments or discussions with people. Always sounds interesting to me. And if anyone is writing any decent music about some of the dark, macabre stuff that's going on, link me up. Always have to hear it. Thanks very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Unphazed, signing out.